Hi friends, welcome to SCB tutorial. So in this video we will discuss about the esophagus region. So in the previous video we have discussed about the histology of alimentary canal. So in this video we will discuss about esophagus. Okay, so this is a very important part of the alimentary canal. We'll discuss certain facts which will be required for the this entrance purpose also as well as the board purpose also. So first of all, let's see about this location of the esophagus. So if I talk about the location of the esophagus in terms of vertebra or with respect to the vertebra, then it starts from the sixth cervical vertebra. It starts from the level of sixth cervical vertebra and ends at the level of 11th thoracic vertebra. Okay, so this is the location of esophagus in terms with respect to this vertebra, right? So esophagus like this. It is a thin tube. It will run like this. So here I am drawing like this. So this region, that is the opening, this opening of the esophagus is the opening of esophagus, and it is called as gullet, G-U-L-L-E-D, gullet. Okay, so this is the esophagus, right? This is also called as the food pipe, and it starts from with the level of sixth cervical vertebra. So we know that there are cervical vertebra, there are thoracic vertebra, there are lumbar vertebra, and there are sacral vertebra. So this esophagus, it will start from the level of sixth cervical vertebra and it is ending at the level of 11th thoracic vertebra, and this opening is called as gullet. This esophagus, it helps in the, what is the function of esophagus? It helps in passage of food from the base of pharynx to the stomach. Okay, so it helps in the passage of food from the base of the pharynx to the stomach, right? So if I discuss about the length of esophagus, the length of esophagus is almost around 22 to 25 centimeter long. In an adult it is almost around 25 centimeter long. Okay, so this esophagus, the food moves through the esophagus by the peristaltic movement of the muscles, right? Now if I talk about the histology of esophagus, that means what are the types of tissues that will be present in the esophagus. All the four types of tissues will be present, that is mucosa, submucosa, muscularis and serosa. Okay, but here the muscularis part will be different in different, that means there will be different type of muscles that will be present in different region of the esophagus. So in upper third region of the esophagus, the muscularis layer is having skeletal muscle. The muscularis region of the esophagus, rest of the part will be same, rest of the tissue layers will be same, but muscularis is different. The muscularis layer is having different muscles in different region of the esophagus. The upper third region of the esophagus is made up of skeletal muscle, and we know that skeletal muscles are voluntary muscles. Therefore, if we intake some sort of food, and if we want to regurgitate that food, then we can regurgitate it till the upper third region of the esophagus. If it crosses the upper third region of the esophagus, then it will be very much difficult to regurgitate out the food that we have taken in. Okay, so and the next 1/3 portion of the esophagus will be made up of both smooth and skeletal. Okay, both smooth and skeletal muscle, and the lower 1/3 region of the esophagus will be made up of only smooth muscle. That will be not the food the regurgitation of the food cannot be possible in the lower third, 1/3 portion of the esophagus. Okay, so this is all about the esophagus region. Okay, and if I show you the lumen of the esophagus, that means lumen means through which the food will pass. So the lumen is having some rugs like this. The lumen is made up of some rugs. These rugs generally they are closed if the food is absent. These rugs are called as the palatine rugs. Sorry, not palatine rugs. It is esophageal rugs. Esophageal rugs. And through this esophageal rug, okay, that means through this region, through this lumen, so this is the lumen, and through this area the food will pass. Okay, so this is all about the esophagus. We have discussed about location, we have discussed about the function, we have discussed about length, histology, and the these parts of the esophagus part. Okay, there is one more thing to explain, that is esophageal gastric sphincter. So here I have drawn the esophageal gastric sphincter. This is the opening of the esophagus. The upper opening it is called as gullet, and the lower opening, the opening through which the esophagus opens into the stomach. This opening, the opening where the esophagus opens into the stomach, this opening is guarded by a sphincter muscle, and this sphincter is called as cardiac sphincter, or esophageal gastric sphincter. Esophageal gastric sphincter. So this sphincter it generally opens when the food comes to at this part. Okay, and this sphincter muscle it will regulate the movement of the food from the esophagus to the stomach. Okay, so this is all about the esophagus part. So we have discussed about the location, we have discussed about function, length, histology, and all the rest of the portion. Thank you for listening. If there is any sort of doubt, please do ask in the comment box, and in the next video we'll discuss about the stomach. Thank you.